Hi, it's Dave Kurlan, and this is my rant of the day. I'm going to give you one selling tip today that will help you a ton, but you have to get through my political example first. Okay. I'm going to use Trump as an example. This isn't a for Trump against Trump thing. This is just an example. I was scrolling radio stations this morning and I went past one station and I heard the host saying, "Look, you lied to the phone screener. You're on the air. So here's your chance. Give us an example." Now, what was this all about? Um, this particular caller was a progressive on the left, and he was calling to say that Trump lies about everything. And the host of the show was basically saying, okay, give us one example. You've got a bunch of conservative listeners here. Give us an example. You're representing the entire progressive left. Give us an example. And the guy said, okay, everything he says is a lie. And the host said, no, that's not an example. That's your claim. Give us an actual example. And the caller said, no, I'm a registered Republican. And the host said, I don't care what your registered are. Give us an example. And he says, well, everything he says is a lie. I said, there you go again. Give us an example. And then he said he's negotiating with Iran, but he isn't. And obviously, he is negotiating with Iran, and it's been proven he's negotiating with Iran. And some of the far left cable news stations say he isn't, but they're reporting what Iran is saying instead of what the State Department is reporting. So it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. The important part is the predisposition was it's a lie. And your prospects assume that what you're going to say is a lie. That's right. They assume you're lying. I did a big study several years back on truth in selling. And most prospects think most salespeople are dishonest. It's especially true of in-home sales and auto sales. That leads the way, but the rest of you aren't off the hook. Uh, the most truthful sellers, according to prospects, are in industrial sales, but that doesn't mean that they think they're all honest. They're just more trusted than everybody who they think is lying. The least trustworthy group are women. The least trustworthy sellers are young men. So young men selling to women aren't trusted at all. So doesn't matter. B2B, B2C, industrial, in-home sales, doesn't matter. Most prospects think you're going to lie. So if you say something, if you make a claim about your company, about you, or about another company, you've got to be able to give an actual truthful example, or you will prove their belief that salespeople lie. This has nothing to do with Trump. This doesn't even have anything to do with politics. It's just that most prospects believe you're going to lie. So back up anything you say with a concrete example that can be proven. That's it. This is Dave Kurlan, and that's my rant of the day.